So what's up everyone? If you're struggling to scale your meta ads or you're tired of campaigns that work for a few days then die, this video is more than likely probably for you. Today I'm breaking down the complete framework that covers everything from creative testing to understanding the deeper psychology of why customers actually buy. Let's get into it. So first up, let's talk about testing angles. Most people think they're testing when they change a headline or swap out an image, but in reality, that's not real testing. Real testing starts with angles. So what's an angle? An angle is your unique perspective or approach to solving your customer's problem. So think about the lens through which you present a solution. Here's how the angle method works. Step 1, develop 3 core angles. For each angle, you need to ask yourself, what's the unique way I'm positioning my product to solve their problem? For example, if you're selling a fitness program, first angle could be busy parent angle. So you're focusing on 15-minute workouts because obviously the parent is busy, they've got kids, they've got work, etc. Another angle could be over 40 angle. Focus on joint friendly exercises because they're sore, they're older, bones don't work as well. And then angle 3 could be like a beginner angle. So you're focusing on simple, no equipment style workouts. Step 2, create multiple ad variations. So for each angle, you create multiple creative variations, static images, videos, carousels. The key is keeping the angle consistent while testing different formats. And then step 3, split by angle and target broad. Here's what most people mess up. So you want to split your ad sets by angle, not by audience. Honestly, I think it's better for you to allow the meta algorithm to do the heavy lifting with broad targeting. So you can't get much smarter than the meta algorithm. So the psychology behind customer purchases. Now, before we get into like the technical, tactical stuff, we need to understand why people actually buy. And this is where most marketers completely miss the mark. So here it is. People don't buy products, they buy better versions of themselves. They buy the life force that your product represents. So there's a book called Advertising by Drew Eric Whitman, right? And in there, there's 8 core life forces that drive every single purchase. So number 1, keeping up with the Joneses, which is status and social comparison. Number 2, social approval, being liked and accepted. Number 3, freedom from fear, pain or danger, security and safety. Number 4, comfortable living conditions, comfort and convenience. Number 5, sexual companionship, attraction and relationships. Number 6, survival and enjoyment of life, health and happiness. Number 7, care and protection of loved ones, which is family protection. And then number 8, enjoyment of food and beverage, pleasure and indulgence. Your ad creative should tap into at least one of these forces. So ask yourself, which life force does my product fulfill? And how can I demonstrate that transformation in my ads? Okay, so what I want to do now is I just want to talk about video ads specifically, because video is where the real money is being made on Meta right now. Your video structure should always follow this timeline. The hook, the first 3 seconds, this is basically your make or break. You have 3 seconds to stop the scroll. If you don't, they're gone. Your hook should either make a bold claim, ask a compelling question, show a dramatic transformation, or present a shocking statistic. Something that will make them like pause for a second and be like, oh, what are they gonna say? So the middle sections needs to be the story. This is where you build a narrative. This is where you connect their problem, introduce the solution, and then show your social proof. And then the end, the CTA, the call to action, lasts 5 to 10 seconds, let's say. This is a clear, direct call to action, telling them what they need to do next. But here's the secret sauce. You should be testing different hooks and different CTAs for the same story. Same angle, different entry and exit points. So for example, if your angle is busy mom fitness, hook variation 1 could be, I lost 30 pounds in 3 months with just 15 minutes a day, da 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 da. Hook variation 2 could be, this mistake is why busy moms can't lose weight. And then hook variation 3 could be, what if I told you the gym is actually making you fatter? So the same story, but they're different hooks. So test them all to see what resonates for your audience a lot better. Section 4, account setup and data analysis. Now, let's get into the technical setup, because even the best creative will fail with poor account structure. Your data should tell a story, and you need to organize it so you can read the story like a book. So top of funnel metrics to look at, soft metrics generally, CPM, cost per 1,000 impressions. Your hook rate, 3-second views divided by the number of impressions. Your hold rate is the percentage of people who watch beyond the hook. CTR is your click-through rate. CPC is your cost per click. And then your hard metrics, which is the bottom of the funnel metrics, are the purchases, conversion value, your CPA, which is your cost per acquisition, cost to acquire a customer, your purchase ROAS, and your average order value. The narrative this creates is crucial. If your CPMs are high, you have an audience problem. If your hook rate is low, you have a creative problem. If your CTR is high but conversions are low, you have a landing page problem. So the data organization really lets you quickly identify where campaigns are breaking down, and you know what to optimize first and go in and fix, etc. Finally, let's talk about the awareness targeting framework. This is how you structure your campaigns for maximum scale. Think of your audience in 3 stages. Problem unaware, these are people that don't even know they have a problem. Your job is to educate and make them aware of the problem in their life that they didn't even know actually existed. So your creative focus here would be problem agitation, education, did you know style content. And then you have solution aware. They know they have their problem and these people are looking for solutions. You're going to position your product as the solution. And then your creative focus here would be testimonials, before and after transformations, product demonstrations. And then you've got ready to buy. These guys, they're basically convinced that they need a solution. Now they're comparing different options from maybe competitors, etc. So your job is to compel them with strong offers and urgencies. So creatively, what this could look like is limited time offers, bonuses, risk reversal, and direct response. So the key insight here is that your ad creative should match where your audience is in this awareness journey. So long story short is that don't try to sell to someone who doesn't even know they have a problem yet. They need to be educated first. So there you have it. This video has been basically like a high level overview of what the angle framework would look like. So just to kind of recap, so first of all, you need to develop distinct angles based on customer psychology. Number 2, test multiple creative variations per angle. Number 3, make sure you structure your data to tell a clear story. And then number 4, which is key as well, match your creative to your audience's awareness level. And then number 5, let Facebook's algorithm optimize broad targeting. Before I let you go, I do want to mention like the biggest mistake I see is people trying to optimize campaigns without an understanding of the deeper psychology of why people buy. So I think it's definitely very important that you master the psychology first. Then the tactics that you employ become much more effective. So if you found this video valuable, please smash the like button, subscribe for more ad creative tips and strategies, and drop a comment. Let me know what part resonated with you guys best. Make sure to subscribe, like I said already, so you guys do not miss out on more tips and tricks that you guys can apply to your ad creatives and to your brands. Until then, go test some angles. Go.